Welcome to Heart Expressions with Barbara. I am excited to have as my special guest today, Sheri Crawley. Sheri, it's just so good to meet you and get to know all about what you're doing with Pretty Brown Girls.
Yes, thank you, Barbara.
Oh, it's just been a pleasure getting to know all the wonderful things that you're doing. We're going to be talking today about Pretty Brown Girls and how it got started.
Now. Two daughters, Layla and Aaliyah. And when they were 4 and 5, I planned a birthday party.
Okay.
At a very popular doll store. And the girls had an opportunity to have brunch during the party. And there was a whole wall full of dolls that the girls had an opportunity to pick a doll from the wall that would join them for the brunch. Oh. And the 4 girls that were there were really excited about this, but not one of them, they were all African-American, beautiful girls. 2 of them were my daughters. None of them picked a black doll. And up until that point, my husband and I had done everything within our power to expose our daughters to everything that was positive about their heritage and their culture. And they could tell you all about Rosa Parks and Harriet Tubman and all these wonderful things. But during that scenario, I saw that when given the opportunity, they all had either blonde hair dolls, red hair dolls with blue eyes. And I was there with my mother-in-law just asking, what's wrong with the Pretty Brown Girl doll? Yeah. And they said, no, Mommy, we want these dolls. And the only black doll that was an option was a freed slave. And so I kind of took that in as a realization of that we had a lot more work to do. But also right after that, the doll test that was originally done in 1942, that helped to decide with Brown versus Board of Education was reconducted. And Anderson Cooper on CNN 360 reconducted the doll test. And I was in tears with the result. It was actually my husband that started to address my girls with the affirmation of Pretty Brown Girl.
That you're a pretty brown girl.
Yes. He would wake them up in the morning and say, good morning, Pretty Brown Girl. When I heard him call them Pretty Brown Girls, something just resonated within my spirit. It just literally did. And I went online to search Pretty Brown Girl. And there was nothing there.
There was nothing there.
Yeah. And then, so I purchased the domain, and literally 4 days later, someone tried to buy it from me.
Wow.
Yes. And so that's when the little hairs on the back of my neck stood up, and we literally started working super fast to create our first product, which is the Pretty Brown Girl doll. And her name is Layla, and the girls helped with that whole creation, from the eyelashes to the bows on her hair. You can see the doll on our website. This is the purpose that our family was really just made for. We have two daughters. My husband and I, even on our wedding video, and we've been married for almost 20 years, but we spoke about wanting to impact our communities. We didn't know what that meant at the time. And everything that we had done up until that point kind of prepared us for it. We've been entrepreneurs for a long time, and really concerned with the social, emotional well-being of people of color. So this it was happening within our own family. So this was really a call to action for me as a mom, but for us as a family to as we started sharing our story and saw how many other people were dealing with this, not just with the dolls, but just in life in general.